Hey, welcome back to Me Being Cheap. Michael's doing some cooking tonight. It's Tuesday night. What you cooking?
These are some pork country ribs. We're going to do a little smoking in the dark. I've tried this rub before. Got it from the what's the name of the place? Hot Chili. I think it's called the Hot Chili. The Silly Chili.
Silly Chili.
That's it. The Silly Chili in Eureka Springs. And this stuff's pretty good. That's also, if you've been following some of the other videos of rubs that I've been using, there's another variety, which the name I won't call out. But it also is very good rub that I got from the same place. So I just give these guys a generous amount of loving.
It's like your container's almost empty.
No, it's doesn't like humidity. But yeah, give these a generous amount of loving, and then put a quick burn on them on the grill. Wrap them up in a little bit of tin foil after about 20 minutes of getting some direct flame, and then just let them marinate in their lovely juices for another 30-40 minutes in direct heat till they're tender as can be. So, next on the agenda.
And we pulled these ribs out of the freezer. Do you happen to remember the date on them?
I do not.
Okay. They've been in there for a while. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Another item that's been in there for a little bit. We found these on sale. A lot of times I'm not real big on getting these pre-flavored items like this. For one simple fact, and that is because if it tastes really yummy, and then you go looking for them the next time, they won't ever have them again. So just typically avoid that and do a lot of my own spices and seasoning. But a lot of times I can pick these things up like this, and I can get relatively close to whatever type of seasoning that they've used to season them with ahead of time. So those will be for some street tacos, 2 different flavors, chimichurri and al pastor.
That's probably going to be our lunch for this week.
For 2-3 days.
For 2 or 3 days anyway.
Then over here we have, let's see, this used skillet here to pre-cook a little bit of bacon, a little bit of onions, and a little bit of cadaver's love. Cavenders, but we call it cadavers. It's just little
cooking humor.
Yeah. So we got some white beans in here that have has a medium yellow onion chopped up with about 3/4 pound of bacon, and then the cadavers seasoned on there. These beans were previously boiled for 10 minutes, allowed to rest in the water for an hour, and then rinsed, fresh water added, along with the sauteed yummies right here. That'll, I guarantee you, make some good beans.
This will probably be dinner for tomorrow night.
So, yeah, we've gotten to where we like cooking 2, 3, 4 meals at a time, and then kind of gives you a little bit of cruise control time through the week, so you're not scrambling so much.
And we usually do our cooking on the weekends, but this past weekend was Martin Luther King holiday. We had a 3-day weekend, so we went down to visit Michael's mom in Little Rock, and so we didn't get a chance to do any pre-cooking. And I thought I would show you the calendar and bring you up to speed. So the last food video that I posted was for Monday the 10th, and it was the mahi mahi. And on Tuesday the 11th, we had steak. We cooked steaks out on the grill. You probably saw in one of the previous videos where we were seasoning those, so nothing too fancy with that. We just didn't film serving it, so not that big of a deal. On the 12th, which was Wednesday, don't have my boys on that night, and neither one of us was hungry. We were going to cook a Cajun fish soup using some brim that we caught, as well as some, what was that? Catfish? Catfish. And we ended up not being very hungry, so we put the fish back in the freezer. We didn't thaw it out. And Thursday was another busy night. I had Lions Club. Michael had ham radio class. And so I just thawed out some ham that was already cooked from the freezer. I did some macaroni with the leftover bechamel cheese sauce, and I opened up a thing of applesauce. So still doing the pantry food. Just didn't film it because we were pretty busy. And then these days are blank. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And that is because we went down to Arkansas. Now, had we planned ahead, we would have packed some food to eat on the way down there, but we did not do that. So we did eat at a restaurant. I know that's something I say that we typically don't do, but we had already done it back here on the 6th when we went to the Mexican restaurant. So kind of special circumstance there. But once we were down in Arkansas and at Michael's mom's house, we did eat from her pantry, so I guess that counts. We ate her food. She cooked, let's see, she cooked some really good chicken and dumplings, and we had that. Did we have that on Saturday, or did we have that on? Yeah, we had that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, she had cooked some, I think it was steak, actually. It was really good. And then we left on Monday, but we had breakfast first. So anyhow, just bringing you guys up to speed on how we are doing with the pantry challenge. Once Michael gets done cooking all this food over here, I am going to make another batch of steel cut oats for breakfast to pack, and I'm going to use up some of this canned pumpkin. And the date on this can is Best Buy December 2022. But I have always noticed that pumpkin, the cans tend to rust and corrode. I guess that's the same thing. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there is some corrosion here. And I think this is just how the can is made right there. But yeah, I try and use the pumpkin up before it gets to that point. So, given that the cans are already starting to do that, I might be putting this pumpkin, or what's left of the cans downstairs, I might be putting that in the freeze dryer so that I don't lose any of these cans. All right, thanks for watching. Welcome back. Ribs are done. Beans are done. We've got the taco meat cooked. I have to plate that up later. And our to-go boxes for lunches. Having this with a little bit of applesauce that was left over. That's in the fridge. And then later I will start making the steel cut pumpkin oats. Thanks for watching.